Alright squad, what is good, man? It's your boy JR here, back with another video. And yes, you see the 2016 Dodge Challenger RT, which is also cammed. It's still sitting beside me right now. It's still running strong, and we're still doing modifications to it, man. So today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we bring you this install video on this new carbon fiber steering wheel. And this video is brought to you and sponsored by, I feel like that's so cliche to say, but anyway, shout out to TESFEEL for sending me this product to install and review for you guys. And I'm gonna tell you, I already looked at it. It's a dope looking steering wheel, man. It's full carbon fiber. It's got a flat bottom to it. It's got perforated leather on it. Now, depending on which features you have on your car, they do have the heated versions of the steering wheel. So if you have that, they can incorporate that as well. In my case, I don't have heated features on mine, so mine is just the regular. It comes without the heated feature, but you know, it's cool because it still looks good. So I'm gonna go over here and show it to you. And here it is, man. That is a beautiful steering wheel, y'all. Look at this carbon fiber, man. That carbon fiber looks amazing with the red stripes. And you got the hand stitched red right here on the inside. And you got the flat bottom. It's real nice. And I've already checked this out. All the holes and everything that need to be in the steering wheel are there. In some cases, I've seen some people review this product and they said that, you know, it wasn't perfect as far as the holes are concerned. But taking a look at what we got in the box here, you see the steering wheel. This looks really good. Full steering wheel. Put that to the side. But they also sent us cleaning cloth right here, which is really nice and plush. Like that. All right, and then we got a certificate report here. This is let's see what this is. Just showing you, I guess, everything that it went through as far as the testing is concerned. But anyway, you can take a look at that a little bit later. Yeah. All right, but anyway, so that's everything that's really in the box. But going back here, looking at the steering wheel itself, steering wheel looks really good. It feels good, man. This feels very premium. And the best part about it is this thing is on Amazon. The regular price is $279.99, but if you use the link in the description, you can get 10% off. You can get it for $251.99. They also have a coupon where if you click it, you can apply $25 off. So that's going to be $25 plus the extra 10%, man. You're gonna be getting this for a steal, man. So I think that y'all are really gonna like this. That's why I agreed to do it, because I know they have other steering wheel companies like Vicrez that have you know, custom steering wheels, and they have like LED lights and they show you all this other crazy stuff. I mean, it looks really good, don't get me wrong, and if that's something that you want to do, and that's perfectly fine, but the things cost, man. So you paying almost $1,000 for a steering wheel, you know, for the, I guess, extra features of, you know, the LED lights and all that other stuff. But when you hop in the car and you open the door and you look at this thing, it's gonna make you feel good for sure. So I think that this is something that everybody is really gonna like. I think that y'all should definitely check it out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the install. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what you're gonna need next to install this. Things you're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to remove the buttons that we got here. Well, that also came with the paddle shifters. Have to take that out. Have to pop the airbag out. The airbag is probably going to be the toughest part, but if you go back to my channel, you'll see where I've when I replaced or added the paddle shifters that you know, I had a tough time with the airbag, but I feel like I know kind of what to do as far as the airbag is concerned and getting that out. So it should be a little bit easier this time. I'm really hoping it is. But once you get past the airbag, everything else is pretty, everything else should be pretty easy as long as you have the right tools. So let me go ahead and show you exactly which tools we need, and we'll go ahead and get through this. All right, guys, really quickly before we get started here, this is everything that you're gonna need to get this done. It's gonna make it quicker if you do have a drill, so that would help. Then you have an extension right here. This is for the hex bolt in the middle. If you're gonna need this hex bolt right here for 3/8. right there. And you'll probably need a ratchet, a socket to connect to this to break the bolt if you haven't done this before. You're gonna need this tool right here, or either a small Allen wrench or a hex key wrench, a hex key to pop out the airbag on each side. And you're also gonna need a T20 to get the small screws out. If you don't have, this is attachment for my drill, but if you don't have that, then you can, you know, get you a star key set right here. T20 that thing up. All right, so let's go ahead and get this airbag popped out. All right, man, so we back in the hardware mode. So the first thing before we get into any of this, you wanna do is unplug your battery cable. So what I did is I disconnected the negative terminal and just put like a cloth between it, so I make sure that, you know, there's no power. So just, you know, be safe, do that thing first. And now the next thing you're gonna do will work on the airbag. You see this hole right here? This is where you have to get into. You press in right here and there's a little groove and there's a spring that you have to pop out. You have to do this for both sides because the airbag pops out on both sides. But the tool that we're gonna use to do that is a really small, basically like a push pin type thing. It's like a push rod type thing right here. You can get this from any auto parts store, but this is the 1/8 that I'm using right here. So we're gonna go ahead and try to do that. All right, guys, so as I said before, you're gonna have to have some patience with this airbag. You're gonna use this small push pin here, and I'm gonna show you pulling this out just a little bit, exactly what you're gonna be hitting on. So when you stick your tool through the rubber piece in the back, you're gonna go in right here, and you're gonna, if you can kind of feel a groove, but you don't have to go in too far because it's easy to angle it the wrong way and to go in too far or up or down, but just go straight in and just feel for a little pushback, a little resistance, and that's what you're gonna push down on. Stick to it, just push it on each side and it will pop out. All right, so now we have this airbag out. That is the hardest part, and that will be, now we got the easier parts coming along here. So now we have to disconnect everything from the airbag. So we want to remember exactly, you know, where everything is connected, what's plugged up to what, because we want to make sure we get this thing right. So first thing we're going to do is going to disconnect these cables here. We have one here. Looks like we have another here. We have this black one. Then we have the actual airbag connections, you know, for your horn and everything. These tabs right here where you're just gonna pop up, pull those out, and just kind of remember the coordination of the colors and whatnot. So let's go on and pull these out and get these situated. We'll get the airbag disconnected and we'll move on. All right, y'all, so we got the airbag off. That's the hardest part right there. So just kind of recapping a little bit on that little section. Basically, you're gonna pull off this black piece, which is in a harness right here. You're just gonna pull that whole piece off. Take you a screwdriver and just pop out those two red pieces. Pull the tabs up on these two here and pull them right out, and then it comes on out. Okay, so the next piece that we need to look at, before I start taking off the paddle shifters and these button housings right here, is how the wiring is going. Because when you're putting the airbag back in on the new steering wheel, you want to make sure that you know, your wiring and everything is out of the way so that it can fit back in here properly. So just take note of how everything is going. If you don't have a heated steering wheel, you'll see you want to put all your cables and stuff behind these bolts right up here. You want to put all the cables, run those behind those and up top. And there's also another housing right here that we're gonna have to take that off as well and put the cable behind that too. And that should be pretty much it for that. All right, so if you've never changed your steering wheel out before, this bolt right here, this hex bolt is gonna be really hard to break. Well, not really hard, but I mean, you're gonna need probably a socket and a hammer to just bang on the end of it to break it first, and then you can go ahead and take it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this on out, unplug these couple of wires that you see right here, pull these wires through, and basically that will release, after we get this bolt out, that'll release the steering wheel. So I'll go and knock that out. All right, and that's it. So when I unplugged that and got the hex bolt out, I had that sitting up top there, and the steering wheel just comes right on off. So you just gotta pull it on through. It's not gonna cooperate with me with one hand, so I'm gonna try to do this. Why y'all wanna come out together? One at a time, people. One at a time. There we go. And the steering wheel is free. So now, next thing we wanna do, gonna take these bolts off right here, swap them out, and go and throw this thing back on. Oh, this thing was crazy. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so we got the steering wheel out. Next thing we're gonna do is take these paddle shifters off and controls here. So when you flip it over, this weight is gonna fall out right here. So we're gonna keep that because that's gonna go on the inside of the other steering wheel. But now we're gonna take all this out here. We do that with the T20. All right, so now we got those freed up. Next thing we want to do is do these here, and this is going to release in the front. Okay, go back here to the front. Now we've got that falls out. So we got the front and the back empty. Free it up. All right, next thing we're gonna take this T20 out here. Put you up there. All right, so we got this front piece taken out here. So now, like I said, just remember where you have everything going. Want to make sure you tuck all the wires back behind there. Pull you through. You there. All right, let's take out these other bolts. Forgot about those. Okay, now we can remove this whole harness here. All right. Okay, so, and that's everything out of the old factory steering wheel. It's going away, y'all. It's going away. But, okay, so now we have everything up here. We're gonna start going and putting everything on the new steering wheel. This looks really good. I can't wait to use it. First thing I'll throw in is this weight here. That's pretty simple. This top portion here along with this bracket. So with this bracket, this is what I meant with the wiring needs to stay behind, because you want to make sure that you can put everything back the way that it needs to go. Is in and secure. Let me see if I can get y'all a little closer. Go ahead and put this screw back in back here. be honest, I really do think I'm gonna end up changing these out, but you can worry about that right now because we just trying to do the steering wheel. Alright guys, so we officially have everything back into place with the new steering wheel. Got the paddle shifters on, everything is tight, everything is where it's supposed to be. Got our 2 cables here free for the install. Now we can go ahead and take it on back to the car and get this thing put in, airbag slapped back on and connected, and we should be good to go. Alright y'all, so now we are back in the car. About to put on this fresh steering wheel, man. I feel excited about it just because it looks so nice and feels so premium, bro. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is feed these wires back through here. Got y'all going, okay. And let's see, yep, got everything straight. This is how it was originally. Going on, clip that back in. All right, and at this point we can go ahead, put in our hex bolt that we have right here. Make sure that thing is in there tight. Don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. Yeah, let me hit that one more time. There we go. Just make sure you don't strip it. It's color coded, so that makes it easy for you. All right, so now we got everything clipped back in. Now it's just a simple push. Make sure everything clips back in the way it should. And we good to go. New steering wheel is completely installed. Feels good, looks good. Next thing we got to do is plug up the battery, make sure everything is working properly, and make sure that it doesn't fall off. Right, so let's go. All right, y'all, so this feels really good. I am turned all the way around. Where am I going? Yeah, this feels really good. I like how the carbon fiber feels on top. It's got grips on the back. The perforated leather feels good. The red stitching looks amazing. The flat bottom is definitely a really dope feature to have. It's making it feel like a new car. It really does. Really does. All right guys, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Everything seems to be in good working condition. Oh wait, let me see. Okay, had to check that out real quick. Yep, paddle shifters are doing good, so we're good to go. All right, let's go ahead and shut this thing down. All right guys, so that's it. That's the full install right here for this carbon fiber steering wheel by TESFEEL. Man, I feel like this is a really big upgrade. I feel like this is a really nice upgrade, it makes the car feel more premium. I mean, when you put your hands on it, I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the car in general looks good. The car looks great. But when you have a new steering wheel like this, especially an ergonomic steering wheel like this, it takes the car to a whole nother level, man. It makes it feel like it's that much more premium, man. It's amazing. So links will be in the description below if you want to get this steering wheel right here. Again, shout out to TESFEEL for sending this out for me to install and review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, drop a comment below. Please let me know what you think. It's your boy JR, man. Prod Squad, y'all hold it down, be safe. Hit that subscribe button, man. We got some more stuff coming. It's just taking some time. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but I got a lock channel for my hair, for dreadlocks, and I also got a tech channel. Those links will be in the description as well. I've been real heavy on the tech channel lately. But yeah, man, y'all go and support your boy. We still out here. JRTProductions still rolling strong, man. I ain't going nowhere. But y'all hit me up in the comment section if y'all got any questions or anything. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And I'll holler at you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace.